FoxSports.com has put together the list of the craziest Super Bowl moments, obviously to the build-up to the big game on Sunday. We start with number 5, Leon Lett, a Pro Bowl defensive lineman for the Dallas Cowboys. They were facing off against the Buffalo Bills. Of course, the Bills had that horrible stretch where they lost every single Super Bowl that they were placed in. They lost 52-17, but the crazy moment was when Leon Lett picked up a fumble, ran it back to his goal line, and Don Beebe, showing the heart of a champion and hustle like Rick Ross, going and stripping the ball from him, resulting in a touchback. So I love that one. Number 4, and then I'll throw it to you guys. Number 4, Lynn Swann in Super Bowl 10. Pittsburgh would win 21-17. The juggling catch, as Ben liked to do. We unfortunately missed it. He had 4 catches for 161 yards. But me personally, when I see this highlight over and over again, look, it's a phenomenal catch. But in the age of Calvin Johnson and I was going to say Plaxico Burress. He had a great catch in the Super Bowl. But when we see guys like Brandon Marshall and those sort of receivers, I feel like it was a great catch in a big moment. But was it an amazing catch?
Yes.
Why?
It was an amazing, well, because for all context of the game, it was a huge moment. First, he got 161 yards on 4 catches. He averaged 40 yards a catch.
Yeah.
So every play he made.
Who was that
big,
DB that game?
Yeah.
That's what I was
that DB. I
He's
can't
trying
remember.
to think.
It was Dallas, right?
But he's all over him. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, he just couldn't. The guy's falling the wrong way, and Swan, and like it's just you can see, if I'm remembering correctly, you can see Swan's eyes, and it's just he seems, now granted it's in slow motion, but he seems like he's just in complete control. He's like, well, I'll hit it here, and then I'll have to tip it that way, and then it'll just settle in.
Number 3, in 2004, the Patriots and the Panthers. The Patriots and the Panthers. This defined the way that the NFL and the Super Bowl would go about having halftime shows because, Justin Timberlake pulled out, Janet Jackson's titty. Mm-hmm. And, showed a little nip slip, but they cut away right away. No big deal. You did? I did not.
I never forget.
I didn't catch it.
I was in college. I was watching the game when my brother was in town.
Yeah.
And it was obviously halftime, so some people had people over going in the kitchen. And I was just sitting there watching, just standing by the TV. And I just remember, oh!
Yeah.